Ay, ay, ay.
Vanessa, get off my back. Vanessa, get off my back.
Get out. Get out. Get out that relationship. Listen, I've spent years in relationships. I've spent 5 years in a marriage. Get out. Get out that relationship. Enjoy life. Invest. Buy those shoes that you want. Buy those clothes that you want. Get out. Get out that relationship. All relationships have done in my life is negatively impact me physically, emotionally, mentally, and last but not least, financially. Get out. Get out that relationship. The time is now, right? Here's my thing, gentlemen, men and women. If there is no benefit, all right, let me repeat this again. I'm sorry. If there is not mutual benefit to a relationship, get out. Get out that relationship. As I have looked back in the relationships that I've been on, I lay in my bed and I think, how did this woman benefit my life? She's not asking me how was my day at work. She's not asking me how's my family. She's not asking me, can she buy me a cup of coffee in the morning? She's not saying, hey, Chris keeps flying. I appreciate you driving 6 hours. Here's a little bit of gas money. She's not contributing to my bills, my expenses. She didn't say, hey, Chris keeps flying. Here's some money. Go get a haircut. As I've looked back at every single relationship that I've been in, it was physical attraction. Mine is Vanessa. I look back at her pictures and I'm like, "Oh, that juju is strong." But every single relationship that I've been in outside of one, it was physical attraction. And a lot of us men, including myself, we see a woman that's so beautiful. We see a woman that catches our eye. We see a woman that we're into. But these are all physical characteristics. These are all external characteristics. And that is all we see. Not knowing, first and foremost, get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. Not knowing that she has a horrible personality. Not knowing that she wouldn't make a good wife. Not knowing that she wouldn't make a good mother. And some of them are mothers. Some of them are mothers, and they're still not good mothers. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. But we're so blind with our right eye to her faults, but all we see in our left eye is her physical appearance. But that left eye only sees how she looks, but it's not saying if she can cook. It's not saying if she's going to wash my colored clothes with my white clothes. It's not saying if she's going to add bleach to my colored clothes. It's not saying if she leaves toothpaste in the sink. It's not saying if she leaves hair in the sink and hair in the shower and hair on the bathroom floor. It's not saying if she snores. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. Find a woman that supports you as much as you support her. Find a woman that lifts you up as much as you lift her up. Find a woman that wants the best for you just as much as you want the best for her. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. And I have told someone this, and I may have said this on one of my videos. I could have a used Lamborghini if I was never in a relationship. I want to repeat that again. I could have a used Lamborghini if I was never in a relationship. That is how much relationships have negatively impacted multiple things, and one of those things being my finances. Look at this Lamborghini right here. 63, 73, 79 euros. 79,000 euros. Do I have it? You see it. 70,000 euros for this Lamborghini. 70,000 euros for this Lamborghini. I could have had that if I was never in a relationship. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. Relationships do not benefit men. And don't come back 10 years from now, oh, Chrissy Fly, you're in a relationship. If you see me in a relationship, she's someone special. She's different. She's unique. She's one of a kind. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. From someone who's been through the ups and the downs, the roller coaster, the storm, and seen the rainbow, then got the storm again. The hail, the snow, the rain. From someone who's fallen, we fall down, but we get up. We fall. If you know, you know. From someone who's fallen and got right back up, then fell again, then got right back up, then fell again, then got right back up. Take it from me. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. All relationships have brought to me was good time, but not long time. And if I've looked at relationship and said, all she brought me was a good time, I could have just paid for it. Let me repeat that again. If I can look at a relationship and all she brought me was a good time and not a long time, I could have just paid for it. Let me rewind. If I can look at a relationship and say, all she's brought me was a good time and not a long time, I could have and should have just paid for it. And a lot of women are dogging me, and I'm going to talk about this in another video, that travel to these countries and indulge in this and indulge in that and want this and want that, get a woman from poverty and this, that, and the third. I would rather go to a village, a small community, somewhere in the Dominican Republic, not Sosúa, or Cabarete, or Puerto Plata. I would rather go get a poor woman and take care of her than to put up with what we're going through of dating these Western women and some of these European women from Portugal and Eindhoven, Netherlands, and some of these other countries. I would rather go and get that poor woman. I would rather go and get that village woman. I would rather go and get that woman that stays with her parents. I'd rather go and get that woman that's struggling, that's not sitting at home watching TikToks and Instagrams and Snapchats and Facebooks and all these social medias and thinking that just because that celebrity and that influencer is doing it, or just because that celebrity and that influencer said it, they should do it. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. We're living in a social media age of dating. We're living in a social media age of relationships and marriages where women are looking at social media and saying, me too. Women are back on this Me Too movement where this woman says he should provide that. He should do this. He should do that. He should be giving you this. You shouldn't have to ask for money. He should be giving it to you. And they're saying, me too. They're saying, I deserve that too. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. And I'm not saying that a man should not provide, take care, give him money, do this, do that. But why you? What have you, the woman, brought to the relationship to make the man want to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z? Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. Enjoy life, man. Enjoy life. Listen, if you want to go somewhere and have a good time, go somewhere and have a good time. You want to go to a nice restaurant, eat a lobster tail, some scallops, some shrimp, and some clams, and a couple of oysters, go and do that. I am tired of living in a relationship day and age where I got to think about myself, my financial responsibilities, and I got to think about hers too. All right, what bill does I gotta pay this month? Oh man, what does she need? What if she needs some money? Let me put this to the side in case she needs some money. Let me put this to the side in case I gotta pay for this. Let me put this to the side in case she needs to get her braids done. Let me put this to the side in case I gotta put gas in the car. Let me put this to the side in case she needs some money for lunch. Let me put this to the side in case she needs some shoes. Let me put this to the side in case an unexpected expense comes up. Let me put this to the side for the bill 2 months ago that she didn't pay. Let me put this to the side to help with the rent. Let me put this to the side to pay a whole rent. Let me put this to the side for electricity. Let me put this to the side for water. Let me put this to the side for a child. Man, a child's birthday is coming up. Let me put this to the side for a child's birthday. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. A lot of men will be millionaires if it wasn't for women. A lot of men will be rich on the Forbes list. A lot of men will be a lot more well off if it wasn't for women. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. If you sit back right now and say, hey, how is my girlfriend or my fiance or my wife or my spouse or my partner benefiting my life? And you have to think about it. You can't name 5 things. Matter of fact, I'll be nice. If you can't name 3 things or 3 reasons why your partner doesn't benefit your relationship, you know what I'm going to say. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. And don't say emotional support. She's there for me if I call. If I got something going on, I can talk to her. Yes, I agree. You have a point. But you can also talk to your mother, your father, your brothers, your sister, your cousins, your grandma, your aunts, your uncles, people you've known 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. A lot of y'all are using that excuse. Oh man, she can talk to me. She provides emotional support. You just met her a year ago. You just met her last month. You've known your cousin 20, 30 years. You've known your brothers 20, 30 years. You've known your uncles 20, 30 years. You've known your mother since you came out of her. You've known your father since he inside of your mother and you came out of her. But a lot of people are using that excuse of a woman provides emotional support for some woman you just met last week. Some woman you just met last month. Some woman you just met last year. Don't be a fool. Foolish man. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship. Listen, I've done it all. Done it all. Done it all. Done it all. I've done it all. I've seen it all. I've been there. Gentlemen, guys in relationship, I've done it all. Done it. Done it all. Done it all. They call me Dun Dun. I've done it all. I've made the mistakes for you, so you don't have to continue making those mistakes. But I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be emotional. I know you're going to want to cry. You're going to want to be sad. You're going to want to go to counseling. You're going to want to go to church. You're going to want to do something, but it's going to be hard. Pause. It's going to be difficult. I know. Like I cried after African Queen and I didn't work out. I cried after the woman that hit me and left these scars on my arm didn't work out. Matter of fact, they're still there. See if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, what's it? Anyway, I cried after Vanessa hit me. I cried in my bigot. I cried in my car. I cried in the bathroom at work. It was hard. It was difficult. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Today, I'm challenging you men to get out of those relationships and let me know when it's been done. It's going to hurt for days. It's going to hurt for a couple of weeks. It might hurt for a month. But you'd rather cry for a month or cry for 10 years. Cry now or cry later. I challenge you. I challenge you. Get out. Get out. Get out of that relationship.